already given. And if you see the schedule, it is framed in such a way that the first session was start with what is IoT, what are the applications, what is the protocol stack. So afterwards again redefine IoT, what are the communication protocols, and then what are the applications, how to design it, right? So systematically all the sessions were scheduled in such a way that it will not be a problem for you to list out what are the key learnings. The first thing is define what is IoT. Second is list out what are the applications. Next is how to use Raspberry Pi ESP82 to implement any idea, right? So whatever sessions you had, based on that you will be able to do it. Second, you have to just write down 3 ideas that you are going to implement, and then last one is you are going to write what is a plan to implement it. So 3 things have to be written in a proper way, and it has to be signed properly. Okay. Now just if you see all these 3 things, only one problem is what could be the plan. So just to help you out, I have taken few case studies. These case studies were implemented by us last year, and we are about to implement few more case studies this time. So I request you all to just see here, give a focus time so that it will become a big help for you to write the third one. You are going to write a plan of implementation, right? So for that, the first case study is, let me show you this. Can anybody identify what is this? Yes. Just for next 10 minutes, I want you to focus your attention here so that you can start with the activity. So what I am trying to tell you is, you are going to write the implementation plan for 3 key lessons. Yes or no? So I am just giving you a hint about what is lesson and how to design it, right? For that, I have come up with one case study. Not one case study, there are 4 case studies. If I just explain you these case studies, it will help you people to, go ahead with your implementation plan. So what is this? It is a CPM device. Who are going to use this CPM device? Any patient who has got his knee replacement. Post knee replacement rehabilitation, if you want to do, see, if there is a knee replacement, this will become very stiff. It will not be flexible. So they have to undergo a physiotherapy exercise so that it will come to a original operation, original movement, correct? So right now in the market, we have a CPM device where patient will be sitting, CPM device will be attached to it. It is an analog device where he is going to give, the third person is going to give what is the degree of rotation and number of rotation. So once a degree and number of rotations are given, it will move to and fro so that there will be exercise for this patient. Okay. So this is a existing model in the market now. What are the drawbacks? The first drawback is patient must be confined to the bed. It is a physiotherapy IoT application. Physiotherapy IoT application. The first problem is patient has to be confined to the bed. Second is it is not self-operable. Patient will be sitting, nurse has to come, she has to attach it and she has to trigger the movements. She has to give number of degrees, number of rotations, then this will start working. Now another major problem is the degree of rotation will be only 70. Up to 70 degree it can rotate, that's it. These are the 3 problems, and physiotherapy department has, came to us, they said that this is a problem, can you design a new device so that it can, just modify that the patient will be lying in an inverted position so that this part will become more flexible and the degree of rotation may go up to 120 degree. So this through this we have started implementing, and this device is the first device in India which is inverted CPM device which can operate up to 120 degree, and there are another benefits. Let me tell you, this is a analog device, right? Analog device. Now what is our project we have implemented is, it is a lightweight Bluetooth enabled portable CPM machine with user friendly mobile interface for post knee replacement rehabilitation. Bluetooth enabled lightweight portable CPM machine, it is inverted CPM machine. Okay. So the objective is we have to go up to 120 degree rotation. For that, we have designed this. Now, if you talk about design, there is a knee brace, there is a mobile, patient can hold that mobile, he can open up a CPM user interface. There he will be able to provide degree of rotation and number of rotation. For example, let us say I want CPM machine to rotate 60 degree for 10 cycles. So I am going to give number of rotations 10 and degree to be rotated is 60. So it is going to operate 10 times. It will come to 60 degree, it will go back, it will come to 60 degree, it will go back, right? So there is a mobile through HC05, we are going to give the input to Arduino board. Arduino board is going to send a pulse width modulation signal to the motor driver. Motor driver is going to send a signal to the linear actuator. So this is a design of this case study. This is a perfect example of how we can implement a IoT application, one simple application, right? And we have filed this as a patent. It is published and we have sent it for grant also. Now these are the equipments that we have. There is a linear actuator, the cost is 4,100, ECB, and then pulley system for moving fro and back. For that, these are the things that are part of our design. Now the second one is development and applicability of gait training ramp for weight in a lower limb rehabilitation. Again, a physiotherapy application of IoT. Whenever there is a stroke patient, right? So let us assume that one leg is paralyzed. He has to move to and fro so that it comes to a original position, right? For that, again, a series of physiotherapy activities are there. Here, this is a gait training ramp where the patient is allowed to move from this end to this end, this end to this end, let us say 10 times, right? And the doctor is going to manually record what is a weight that limb is been given, what is a weight that he is going to apply, right? He has to manually record what is a weight and he has to spend almost 45 minutes on that patient to understand whether the weight is given properly or not, right? It was a manual process. So this we have just converted into automated system where again see this is a design. This is one weight machine. We have used 4 different load resistors and this is second weigh machine, third weigh machine, fourth weigh machine. This is a ramp, okay, gait training ramp where patient has to move from this end to this end. He is going to just walk and just try to understand what is the weight he is going to apply on each and every weigh machines. See, there are 4 different load machines and average will be calculated. That average through Arduino Uno board we are going to display on the mobile interface. So instead of doctors manually understand what is a way that patient puts on the gait training ramp, automatically he is going to get what is the average weight. Once he goes one walk, they'll understand what is the average weight. The next time it will give a feedback to the patient saying that you have put only 30 kgs of weight. When you run next time, you have to put another 5 kgs extra weight so that this will become a practice for you. Okay. This is for the patient who has undergone a stroke patient. So through rehabilitation, they are going to bring him to the normal position. This is the second case study. Again, there is a mobile app through HC05 Bluetooth module. We are going to interface it to Arduino Uno board. Then here there is an amplifier. So whatever load cells are there, they are going to send a signal to amplifier module. From amplifier module, it will come to Arduino Uno through HC05. It will be displayed on the mobile phone. So doctor need not go there, stand manually along with the patient to understand whether the rehabilitation is going properly or not. Again, this work we have applied for patent, it got published and soon we are going to get a grant of this. So this is how the interface looks like. Okay. So weight 1, 2, 3, 4, whenever he starts walking, automatically we will, the weights will be displayed here. Then the average of this weight will be displayed. If he has put less weight, instantly there is a voice coming from the application saying that you have put 5 kgs of less weight. When you are putting a next step, you have to put a extra weight on that. Okay, so this is that interactive. Now the third one is again through a linear actuator, we are going to implement this here. So all these projects, case studies were implemented by final year projects and under the guidance of physiotherapy department and our guidance. So the third case study is low cost, Bluetooth enabled, lightweight, portable, supine to sit bed. So whenever there is a stroke patient, again there are 4 people who are required to make him sit and then have food, then again make that patient go back to the supine position, right? So instead of doing that, let us design supine to sit bed through the linear actuator through the mobile phone. So whatever work we have done in the first case study, same work is there here. Only thing is this is going to rotate according to number of rotations, number of degree. And this third case study is like, it is going to go 80 degree from supine to sit. Then whenever he clicks a reset button, again it will come back to the supine position. So the patient doesn't require any third person to make him supine to sit and sit to supine, right? So this project will be implemented in another 2 months time. So again, what is the requirement? Same Arduino UNO board, HC05 Bluetooth module, load cell resistors. I think it is not this. Third case study it is. The same we have, HC05 we have, linear actuator we have, Bluetooth model is there. So through this we are going to make supine to sit bed. Okay, so this is the third case study. Now the last case study is spinorange. What is spinoranges? Everybody has got their backbone, right? So backbone has got 12 important sensor points. Whenever there is a damage to the this backbone, usually there will be a lot of pain. So to understand which part of the backbone is damaged, there is a spinorange device. So what we do is from the neck part to the lumbar part, we have identified 12 different key positions where we will be attaching the sensors. These sensors are going to give you X, Y, Z positions. So the patient will be made to move left to right, to and fro to understand whether there is a pain. So we are going to identify whether patient is experiencing pain in the neck part, in the middle part of the spinal cord or the lower part of the spinal cord. So this is another activity case study that KLECET has taken. So there is a collaboration with physiotherapy department of JNMC and KLECET Chikkodi. So whatever problem statements are there, real time problems, those real time problems are solved by our final year students. So this is about, case studies. Whatever activity you are doing, a third activity, this you can give it as, this is a hint for you to give a design plan on the concept that you want to implement. Okay, again don't write there that we are going to implement spinorange, we are going to implement gait training ramp. Okay, this is just a hint for you so that you can make third activity in a better way. Okay, we will give you 35 minutes of time. You can just go ahead, start with the first activity. Say the first activity is you are going to list out what are the 3 key learnings. What are the 3 key learnings? Okay, if you do not remember what are the sessions that has happened in this 6 days time, even I have come up with a slide saying that the first session was by Dr. Rajkumar Patra sir, CMRT Hyderabad. He talked about what is IoT. Then he said smartphone is a IoT hub because we have got cameras, we have got speakers, we have got internet. Through that we are going to, this is one major IoT device. He has given overview of IoT, components of IoT ecosystem. He has told IoT architecture, what are the applications. So I think most of the resource person, they talked more about applications. Let it be agriculture, let it be healthcare, environmental monitoring, transportation. Then he ended his talk with challenges. What are the major challenges? Security, scalability, discovery, power supply, wireless communication. Then the second session was by Dr. Bhagyashri Madam from Dayanand Sagar, Bengaluru. Okay. So she talked about protocol stack. There are basically 5 different layers. The first is, the bottom was perception layer. Then on top of that, transport layer, then processing layer, artificial layer, and then business layer. Then she talked about various protocols starting from Bluetooth, Zigbee, and then there is we have yeah, WAN, low WAN, right? Then I think she has displayed protocol stack of each and every protocol, right? Then we have session 3 by Sharad Sinha, IIT Goa. Sir talked about electronics for IoT language and tools. He started his talk with this. Then he redefined IoT in his own way. Then he said the first IoT device was implemented in Carnegie Mellon University, Department of CSE. It was a vending machine, right? So people don't want to waste a time to go to vending machine and get the coffee, right? So that was the first IoT device. Then he talked about Amazon uh, dash button for Somad dishwasher tablet. So there was a push button. Whenever you want any dishwasher, you just push that button. Amazon will deliver that to your door step. Then he talked about IoT architecture, IoT system development challenges. He talked about how ML can work with IoT through some equations. And then he talked about tools for trade today. ImageNet is there, TensorFlow and Keras. Programming language, he focused that Python can be, better programming language if you want to implement IoT applications. Then day one, last session was by Dr. Ramesh Kagalkar. He talked more about what is research paper and how to read it in this session. Day 2, session 1 was by Dr. B.R. Chandavarkar sir from NITK Surathkal. Sir started his talk with IoT security. Then what are the issues of IoT, security aspects of IoT, security threats. Then tools, he talked about ping, that command, Wireshark. Then he talked about OpenSSL, right? His talk was more concerned about security for IoT. Next, day 2, session 2 was from Sridhar Domnal sir, Accenture Bengaluru. He started with associated IoT technologies, like he again defined IoT in his own way, characteristics of IoT devices, serverless computing, how IoT works, and edge computing frameworks. He talked about LAN and WAN. Then again in the same day, session 3 was by Dr. S.B. Halbavi sir. We have nothing to do with our IoT here. Only thing is, sir talked more about NEP. Okay, so you need not consider this while listing out the key lessons. Then last session again by Dr. Ramesh Kagalkar. In the previous day, he taught us how to read research papers. In next day, he taught us how to write the research papers. Okay, how to write, what are the aims, what are the objectives. Through some activity, he has made us to create an article. Day 3, session 1 was by Dr. Vani Hiremani from SIT Pune. She talked more about deep learning applications on IoT. She talked about DNN, CNN, RNN, and then GAN, restricted Boltzmann machine, DBN, which is deep belief network. She talked about how we can use these deep learning frameworks, architectures on the IoT. Then she talked about potential benefits of deep learning for IoT, applications of deep learning in IoT. Then she said, if you want to implement any application, how the data will get split into training and testing, it will be given as input to the machine learning algorithm. Day 3, session 2 was by Dr. Amrit Mishra from Triple IT Bengaluru. Amrita Mishra from Triple IT Bengaluru. Madam talked about IoT, 5G network in IoT. What are the implications of 5G network on IoT? What are the 5G key performance indicators? Like we have a diagram here: peak data rate, spectrum efficiency, mobility, latency, connection density, network energy efficiency, area traffic capacity. So these are the key performance indicators. Why we need 5G network, classifications of IoT system and architecture of 5G for especially for IoT. Then day 3, session 3 was by Chidanand. It was a hands-on experience on that lab, MCA lab. He explained about 3 experiments. He used ESP32 microcontroller for the hands-on session. The first experiment was how to make LED glow on and off. Second experiment was temperature sensor. And third was temperature sensor through web portal. 3 programs he has executed on that day. Then coming to the 4th day, session 1, it was by Dr. Pramod from IIIT Dharwad. He talked about what is the purpose and requirement, process model specification, domain model specification, information model specification, service specification, IoT level specification, functional view specification, operational view specification, device and component integration, application development. He took, correlated all these concepts with one case study, that is home automation. Then coming to the second session on day 4, it was by Dr. Prakash Pawar sir, IIIT Dharwad. He started his talk with healthcare examples. Then he talked about IoT adaptation in manufacturing. Then monitoring equipment utilization, IoT in agriculture, trends of IoT. Sir discussed all these topics. Then in next session, again it was a hands-on in the same hall by Chidanand. He used a Raspberry Pi for that. He used Raspberry Pi for that. So on the previous day, he used ESP832, and this day he used Raspberry Pi as a toolkit, and then he demonstrated same examples, right? What is temperature sensor on and off, and then see apart from that how to move the data from your end device to the cloud and download that data in a CSV format from the cloud, right? So this is what he told on that day. Now of course today we next day it was an industry visit. Then today I think you all are aware about what all discussion Kulgude sir has done. Okay, so this is a revision. Through this revision, I want you can distribute those papers quickly. It is distributed, right? Yeah. You can just start with identify 3 key learning outcomes and don't copy the same things that you got from the brochure. So if I want to conclude it, first is understanding what is IoT, what are the components of IoT, okay? Then what is a protocol stack for IoT, how the devices talk to each other through the communication protocol. You can take any protocol, either it may be Bluetooth, Zigbee, Wi-Fi, right? So you can just write how you can use those protocols for communication. What are the applications will be the next learning. How to implement these applications through a IoT. That can be a last learning. Okay, you can write it in your own way. Then once that is over, I think most of you would have completed this first activity, right? So I am going to randomly call some 10 people. You have to come here, you have to talk on what you have written. Okay, so only 3 key learnings you can write. Next is 3 key lessons. Any idea you have, that you can write. 3 ideas. ಬ್ಯಾಡ ಅಂತೀರಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬ್ಯಾಡ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಇಟ್ಟ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡೋಣ ಈಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷ say right now time is 12:55. You are supposed to complete this activity by 1:10. So you will get 15 minutes time. Within 15 minutes you have to complete this activity. Write your name, college name, put signature, and don't repeat it because it is an individual activity to be performed. You cannot copy from your friends.
Hello, hello. Good afternoon, sirs, madam. You have got some instructions regarding getting the certificate. Okay. So, certificate eligibility criteria includes you have been approved for workshop, that is done. FDP is completed, that is already done. Then you have to submit feedback form. So, you have to log in through the ATAL portal and give the feedback. I mean, soon after the FDPR, you can do some other day also, no issue. And coming to attendance, you should have at least 80% and above attendance to get a eligibility certificate. Okay. And you have been given a marks of 70% and above. So your score should be 70 and above to get a certificate. Okay. These are the requirements to get successfully your certificate generated from the ATAL portal. Thank you.
Reflecting on the journey we have shared, let our hearts swell with the magnitude of achievements, memories, and the immense potential that propels us into the vast expanse of our bright future. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Shruti Gaikwad of 5th SEM CS Department.
I'm Mahalakshmi Armani from CS Department. May diplomacy guide our steps and wisdom accompany our words as we embark on this honorable escort of dignitaries. Here, I request Dr. S.G. Golgi, HOD and Professor of CSE Department and Program Coordinator to escort dignitaries to the dais. Thank you, sir.
As we stand on the threshold of this movement, let us welcome not just the individual, but the possibilities and the potential that works through our doors. I call upon Dr. Bahubali Akivate, co-coordinator of FDP, to present welcome speech.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, academic coordinator, exam coordinator, heads of various department, my dear colleagues and esteemed participants. We are close to the end of this 6 days AICT sponsored ATAL Faculty Development Program on IoT for emerging technical applications. On these 6 days, we embark on the journey. Let us embrace the opportunities for the growth, collaboration, and transformation. The ATAL Training and Learning Academy is not merely a venue for professional development. It is a space where ideas flourish, skills are sharpened, and a community of educators thrives. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all for this valedictory function of this 6 days ATAL FDP program. My heartfelt welcome to today's chief guest and resource person, Dr. Shashidhar Kulgudi sir from NITK Suratkal. Welcome you, sir. I extend my warm welcome to our beloved president of this function, Dr. Sanjay Pujari sir, HOD and professor at ENC department. Welcome you, sir. I welcome academic coordinator, Professor Kumar Chogla sir, for this auspicious occasion. Welcome you, sir. I welcome Dr. S.C. Golgi sir, HOD, professor at CSE, and also the program coordinator of this ATAL FDP program. I welcome you, sir. A warm welcome to all the heads of various department, Professor Antesh Matpat sir, uh, exam coordinator Professor Sunil Abale sir, academic coordinator, and the supportive colleagues, esteemed participants, technical staff, and the cheerful students. I welcome you all for this valedictory function. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Presenting flowers is like offering a piece of nature's poetry, a grand gesture that speaks volumes without altering a single word.
I request Dr. Sanjay Pujari, HOD, ECE Department, to present bouquet to our today's chief guest, Dr. Shashidhar Kulgudi, Professor NITK Suratkal, as a token of love and gratitude.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. S.G. Golgi, HOD and Professor of CSE Department, to present bouquet to Dr. Sanjay Pujari, HOD of ECE Department, as a token of love and gratitude.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Sanjay Ankli, Professor, CSE Department, KLECET, to present bouquet to Professor Kumar Chogla, Academic Coordinator, KLECET Chikodi, as a token of love and gratitude.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Bahubali Akivate, co-coordinator of FDP, to present bouquet to Dr. S.J. Golgi, HOD of CSE department, as a token of love and gratitude.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Sunil Hebale, Associate Professor KLECET Chikodi, to present flowers to Dr. Bahubali Akivate, co-coordinator of FTP, as a token of love and gratitude. Thank you, sir.
Now I request angels to present flowers to various department HODs.
Thank you, everyone. A beacon of wisdom, inspiration, health, wealth of experience that lights the path for all of us. I request Professor Sunil Hebbale, Associate Professor KLECT Chikodi, to introduce us to our today's chief guest.
Respected dignitaries, on the days of the days, it is my privilege to introduce chief guest of today's valedictory function, ATAL FTP on Internet of Things for Emerging Technical Applications. Dr. Shashidhar G. Kulgudi. So currently he is working as professor at Department of CSE at NITK Suratkal. So he did his B in Computer Science from Karnataka University, Dharwad. Then he did his ME in Computer Science and Information Technology at Bengal Engineering and Science University, Howrah, West Bengal, and stood second position to the university. He did his PhD at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, West Bengal. His research interests include speech and audio processing, image processing, human computer interaction, machine learning, machine intelligence, and cloud computing. To his credit, he has about 180 publications. He has written 2 books. He has contributed 8 book chapters. He has published 45 papers in various journals and 130 in various conferences. Sir has filed 5 patents. Three of them have been granted. He got 4 research projects to his credit of worth 1.5 crores. Coming to his professional experience, so before moving to NITK Suratkal, Sir worked at BC Bagalkote and Graphic Era University Dehradun. He has vast experience of about two and a half decades in this teaching field. He guided around more than 50 MTech projects. 6 PhDs are awarded under his guidance, and 8 scholars are working in different fields under him. Sir has various professional memberships. He is a member of Indian Society for Technical Education. He is also member of Association for Computing Machinery, Institute of Engineers, International Speech Communication Association, then Computer Society of India. He has participated in more than 80 national and international workshops and conferences as invited speaker. Also, he was declared among the world's top 2% scientists in his field of research by the Stanford University for 2 consecutive years in 2022 and 2023. With this brief introduction, I present before you today's chief guest, Dr. Shashidhar Kulgudi. Welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Amidst the eloquence of our shared journey, let the words of our chief guest resonate as the guiding light. I request Dr. Shashidhar K. Kulgudi, Professor, NITK Suratkal, to speak few words.
Good afternoon to all of you. Already you have heard me 1.5 2 hours. Second time you have heard my introduction also, isn't it? Forcibly you are meant to hear to that. Fine. Uh, this assignment is also was very new to me. So morning I was starting from Kolhapur, and organizer Golligi sir said that you have to be a chief guest for evening valedictory function, afternoon valedictory function also. So as such, specific things I have not prepared. I don't want to bother you more because lot many other things you have to do now. Your lunch is waiting for you, and you need to travel. But whenever such organization conduct some events, so lot of effort is put. Effort is put from the government side. Effort is put from the institute side. Effort is put from many people, organizers, volunteers, resource persons. Not talking about my effort might be least, but many other resource persons had come and presented their work, and they shared their information with you. And also effort has been put by you all in coming here and attending this. Hmm. So if you sum up all these efforts, it's a big effort. Another Taj Mahal we would have built. That much effort has gone into this. So it should not go in vain, should not go wasted. So all the participants, what I request, small things, whatever you have heard here, you have seen here, you have experienced here, go back and practice them. So only the things once you practice, those will be of use. If I tell, you forget them. If I ask you to do something, you remember them. If you practice them, then you can internalize them, you can follow them. So that is the thing. So only when you go back and practice them along with your students, your friends, your colleagues, then some use of these kind of things happen. Because a lot of money we are spending on this, a lot of time of people is spending on this. All those things are fine, but it is in your hand to make it fruitful. So I request all of you to make all these efforts, all this time fruitful by using them in your field of expertise, field of area. Small idea, many people were writing whenever we are talking. So likewise you might have written for last 6 days. So 100-page notebook might have been full now. So go back and read them once, immediately within 1 or 2 days. Then you get refreshed of that. Oh, this person has said this, I can do this. Then catch hold of some students and start working on that. So only when we work them, then we have feeling about them. Otherwise we will not be able to confidently speak about anything. So if we need to speak about something, we should be passionate about that. We are passionate about teaching, that's what all of us are here. So continue that and keep attending. These are called as knowledge enhancement programs. Keep attending such things in future also. And for students, I said in the morning, now you have to acquire a skills which where you will be surpassing chat gpt kind of AI applications, AIML applications. So huge responsibility is there on you. You will be the future generation, future hope of country, anything. So all of us first should try to develop our own self, build myself. Then I can be of some use to my institution, I can be of some use to my family, I can be of some use to my country. All of a sudden if you think how, in what best way I can help India, that is a hypothetical question, isn't it? It ends in that question itself. But whatever work has been given to us, all of us are in some role. Students are in the role of students, teachers are in the role of teachers, HODs, principal, all of them. We have to do our work perfectly. So we have to do work in such a way that later there should not be scope for any improvement in it. Anybody who sees that should be happy about that. That way, if all of us are performing our work, our assigned duties, then that is the best contribution to India what we can do. And whenever we get some work, somebody will tell some work to us, or seniors will tell work, or teachers will tell work, or friends will tell work, we should happily do that work. And you know what is the reward for good work? What's the best reward for the good work? Say, for example, I do some good work. What's the best reward for that? Bharat Ratna Award? What? Yes, sir. Satisfaction is within. Award is from outside. Hmm? Appreciation, recognition. No. reward for good work is more work, isn't it? If you are doing any work in a very good manner, then many people will call you and give the work because they have a confidence that you will do it in a best possible way. If you are getting more work, feel that your earlier work was very good. And if you keep on doing work, don't think that you are helping your organization, you are helping your friends, you are helping your anybody who has given that work. You are helping yourself. You are learning many new things. So if you keep on learning new things, you will gain more confidence. So that is achievement, isn't it? So that way, if we take, everything will be very nice. Otherwise, teachers will forcefully bring you and make you sit in this room, and you will be forcefully hearing what people say here. So that thing of no use. Only days will go and time will go. It's of no use. So see everything from the different perspective. Things will be very nice. I thank all the organizers for calling me here and sharing some experiences with you in the morning, and now also saying some extra experience of mine with you now in the afternoon. Thanks to all of you. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. Let the feedback of participants be the compass that guides us towards continuous growth and greatness.
I request Mr. Deepak B, SJPN Trust Polytechnic Nirsoshi, to share their valuable feedback.
My welcome to all the dignitaries on the last day. I thank all the management, coordinators, and the participants and the students who have been part of this. And these 6 days, this is my first FD with 6 days. I have attended with 5 days actually. So it was good experience. From the very first day of registration till this moment, the coordinating team was very supportive. It may be industry visit or it may be any other resources what could be here within us. Even the stay was very good. Each day we used to they used to ask about the feedback, how is everything available or not. Even the food at the hostel, stay arrangement, accommodation, it may be tiffin here, it may be the afternoon lunch and all, it was well was prepared and served. So thanks for that also. About the resource persons, from the very first as you can have, all the resource persons were well planned and it was correctly formed. Though I'm having IoT subject pathway in my diploma section, even I've written a book on IoT. This has FDP has gained me a lot knowledge. I've learned some new concepts by the various resource persons, and I feel that today I'm just a kid in case of IoT environment. I have to still add much more things to my dictionary and my knowledge. So without wasting much time, 200% for this FDP, and do keep such FDPs in coming days. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Selvi, MS Engineering College, Tamil Nadu, to share her feedback.
Good afternoon, everybody, and Vanakkam from Tamil Nadu. And I'm Dr. Sengadir Chelvi. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. So I'm Dr. M. Sengadir Chelvi from the Department of CSE, Mepkoshlang Engineering College, Sivagasi. District is Virudhunagar. It is famous for Karmavir Kamaraj, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. And Shivagasi, you know very well, it is very famous for crackers. And also printing presses was very famous in our city. And our management is run by MEPCO. It is a metal powder company in Trimangalam. It is near to Madurai. So they are very famous for Meenakshi Amman temple And also, you know very well about this Tamil Nadu emblem. It is a Srivilibuttur. It is Andal temple is also very famous there. Now, first of all, I have to thank my management, principal sir and HOD sir to give a permission to attend this 6 days FDP. So thank you for them. And I have to personally thank all the from the coordinators. So Golgi sir and Bagubali sir, the maybe the organization and also this coordination and for all the faculty members and everything they are coordinate very well manner. We know very well the difficulty that we are facing in the 6 day FDB because I organized this 6 days FDB in our campus in the month of October in the technology blockchain. So we know very well how we are going to, from the resource person, in the first day itself, from the last day, the coordination from all the participants as well as the resource persons. Here it is very well, and the timing they keep up is also very good. And first of all, we thought that it is in the FTP, the place is Chikodi, this Karnataka. Yes, that is enough for us. Okay, we will reach there. After in the first day of Monday, when we come to this, when we came to know, we don't get a proper transport facility. And personally, we have to thank Ashwini ma'am and I could not get the name. Shilpa ma'am. And also they arranged a very well a transport facility for us. And thank you ma'am. Regarding the hospitality, the accommodation, everything is also very good. And the resource persons, we could see the Goa is nearly from 120 kilometers from here. So NIT Goa, NIT Suratkal, IIT professors, their timing, their dedication to this workshop and the content delivery is it's very nice. And regarding the food, we not used to have this chapati early. We have rices and we have a different varieties of curries and everything. Totally, I missed it, but I used to have chapati and everything here. So, and the hospitality each and every day, Deepak sir well said. So, morning, afternoon, and in also the night, they have even each and every one of them they asked us. So, it is thank you for this hospitality, sir. And regarding the industrial visit, Sunil sir, and I don't know your names. Yeah, Sunil sir and Bagubali sir and Golgi sir, they have arranged a very good industrial visit to ACRES. So we get a research idea and the vision of the particular aerospace company is also very good. So we have only that application, but they have an efficiency in each and everything. That is the motto of them, and that is very nice. And personally, I have to thank our principal sir, KLE principal sir. He used to spend some time with us, and he informed us you have to visit some of the places hereby, and we went to Gopaleshwara, Kopeshwara temple and some of the madas yesterday. So thank you for this one. We travel nearly more than 1,200 kilometers from Sivagasi to here, and we are very happy to be part of this thing. And thank you very much. And personally thank Gurunath sir. So when I see them in the railway station only, we will happy. Okay, we can reach that particular station. Thank you, Gurunath sir. And thank you, Golgi sir. And thank you, Bagubali sir. Thank you, ma'ams. And thank you, sirs. And finally, I just want to conclude with we get the love and affection from the KLE, environment, and faculty members, students. And thank you all. And we love that national flag, which is very nice. Each and every day, when just go down, we see and we sit there and we love it. And finally, I had to conclude with Tirukkural. The கேடல் விருட்செல்வம் கல்வி ஒருவருக்கு மாடல்ல மற்றவை எவை. It is the immortal wisdom is education. Thank you for this education. It is given by KLE Society. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request Professor Ramchandra T, KLEIT Hubli, to share their feedback.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. I am Ramchandra T from KLIT Hubli and also I am representing KLECT Chikkodi sir. So on the dais, the dignitaries, maybe Pujari sir, Gulgi sir, Gulgodi sir, C. Kumar sir and Bahubali Akiwate sir. So I thank the organizing committee, the management, the principal, of course our favorite Pramod Rampure sir, okay, on his absence. So I first of all thank you for arranging this particular workshop which was wonderful here. Nextly, I thank personally the workshop coordinators Gulgi sir and Bahubali sir for arranging all these activities and these workshops. Maybe it may be a industrial visit or it may be a temple visit. Okay, so I thank you for all this. And next, to say that everybody say that Kale is very uh, Kale is known for hospitality. So this was I used to just hear, but this time personally I have felt it. So I thank personally Sunil Hebbale sir, Bahubali Akiwate sir, and one special person that Aditya. Aditya is a student. He is a student. Daily he used to come to our room and he used to ask, "Sir, another beka." So now I personally felt that how the KLE hospitality is, and this is one of the best hospitality what I have received. And I also thank Ashwini madam for giving this particular opportunity, Sunil sir and Bahubali Akiwate, Sanjay Ankli sir for giving me this opportunity to come over here on the dais. And workshop is very well A1 5-star. Stay is A1 5-star. Food is A1 5-star. Timings, okay, somewhat here and there because of some technical issues we had faced. Okay, good. Resource persons were excellent, and I am the fan of Palgudi sir now. So by seeing his simplicity, I simply became his fan. So see, he has received Stanford University somewhat appreciation. So this is very hats off to you, sir. Very hats off. Uh, And one request I have with the ENC department of KLECT Chikkodi, this is to conduct the same type of workshops or the FDPs in EC departments, in EC sir. Yeah. So I request Pujari sir to conduct the FDPs on this ECE field because we are much interested here. This is also again related to this EC also, but still especially for some microwave networks or some antennas, something like that we can have the FDP sir. So I request, that is one request from my side. Okay. So because we can come once again from KLCT Chikkodi to KLCT Chikkodi. Next. Um, so I think almost all the points I have covered. So please forgive me if I have not taken any names personally. And at the last, I would like to say, ಸಿರಿಗನ್ನಡಂ ಗೆಲ್ಗೆ ಸಿರಿಗನ್ನಡಂ ಬಾಳ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡವನ್ನು ಆರಾಧಿಸುವುದು ನಮ್ಮ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ನಾಲ್ಗೆ. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I call upon Professor S.H. Kumbar, ECE Department, KLECT, Chikkodi, to share her views.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected delegates on the dais, of the dais, it's my great privilege to share few words, which is my experience, a first experience on the 6 days FDP conducted by our college, KLECT Chikkodi. So, if I summarize the 6 days into few words, it is quite difficult because starting from the first day to the last day, the all sessions were a bundle of knowledge, I can say. All sessions were informative, so it adds to our knowledge. So I'm hoping for such many more FDPs to be conducted by our college, which will helps our journey of gaining the knowledge. So with this, I would like to thank our beloved principal sir and the organizing committee, the coordinator Dr. S.G. Golgi sir, and co-coordinator Dr. Bahubali Akiwati sir, and organizing committee with each and every hands who had put together to make this program grant success. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, if anybody interested, please come and share your feedbacks. Thank you. Now, I request all the dignitaries on the dais to felicitate today's chief guest, Dr. Shashidhar Kulgudi, NITK Suratkal.
Thank you, everyone. Moments make memories. And in the presentation of Memento, we honor the time that lingers in our heart. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to present Memento to co-coordinator of FDP, Dr. Bahubali Akibate.
Thank you, everyone. Now, I request all the dignitaries to present Memento to coordinator of FDP, Dr. S.J. Golgi, sir. Thank you, everyone. In the realm of leadership, presidential remarks are the keystones that build bridges of I request Dr. Sanjay Pujari, HOD of CE department, to give presidential remark.
Good afternoon, everybody. I think so. Lunch is waiting for you. Energy is less. Good afternoon, everybody. Respected my friend Kulgudi, we worked. I'm happy that we have worked for more than 4 years, 5 years in BC Bagalkot. He's a very good friend of mine. He has achieved, and I'm seeing his growth, and we are too much proud that I want him to become, I have been told him also to become the director. Now he is the professor, he has done the HOD, head of the department of computer science department, and now our friend circle want him to become the director of NIT Suratkal. His achievement is very good. We appreciate him. I also welcome the Dean Academic Kumar sir, the coordinator, Guri sir, Bhobali sir, and all the coordinators of computer science department. Okay, give them a big round of applause for their contribution and execution of this program. This 6-day program, which was we got, and I am very happy on behalf of management and on behalf of principal. I want to share that this is our in North Karnataka, the only college we got for this FDP. Okay, this is the biggest achievement for all of us, all the KLEs. As you know that this arranging a 6-day FDP and getting the resource persons and all the resource persons, we are happy that all the resource persons were in time. Okay, that was a planning and execution part which is done by the Department of Computer Science is very excellent. And as I gone through the feedback session, the faculty members have shared their very good feedback. Definitely, whatever the small negative points are there, we'll include and we'll execute in next conference. And happy to share that here, announce it here, that the Department of Electronics and Communication, as one of the participants told that to organize an FDP. I'm happy to share that to your information to you guys that we are going to organize an IEEE conference. Okay, I request all of you guys be there and start preparing the papers for the students. Also, it is always a student chapter as well as faculty chapters are there. It is a 3-day workshop, which is conference will be there in our campus in the month of, I think so, in the month of June. Okay, this is what another important point of view. Now, already as my friend has been told how IIT or NIT people works. After seeing them, okay, as my friend, my colleague, Kelley told that how Kulgudi sir looks. His friend circle looks like him only, not he. All the people who are with him looks like him only. Very simple, small thinking, and giving very good achievement for the government of India or for the motherland. And we are happy for that also. The other arrangement, which the transportation, the web publicity, the YouTube, you have been seen that as I have gone through the YouTube literature data analysis, more than 200 people are viewing continuously. Okay, that is another biggest advantage achievement which the KLECT is proud of it. Concluding, I want to conclude once again. I should thank on behalf of our principal sir. I am here giving a presidential remark to you guys. I thank the organizers for giving me the opportunity to talk something, to share my things. One point I want to share at the end, when you go to your college, please use what you have learned, execute it, the hands-on experiments, share it to 5 guys, 5 students or 5 faculty members. Let them share to other people. And the knowledge is sharing one. Always we should keep the habit of sharing the knowledge. Okay, with this, thank you very much and all the best for you guys.
Thank you, sir. On the behalf of our principal, sir, I request Dr. Sanjay Pujari, sir, and Professor Kumar Chogla, sir, to receive the memento. I request dignitaries on the dais to present the memento. Thank you, everyone. Now, I request Dr. S.G. Gulgi, HOD, CSE Department and Program Coordinator, to render vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to one and all present over here. So I, Dr. S.G. Golgi, coordinator of 6 days ATAL FDP on IoT for emerging technical applications. The pleased to propose vote of thanks. Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, esteemed participants, learned, esteemed speakers, learned participants, and my colleagues. First of all, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Chief Guest of Valedictory Function and today's resource person, Dr. Shashidhar Kulgudi, Professor NITK Surathkal for gracing the occasion. So, on behalf of KLECT family, I thank you wholeheartedly, sir. Thank you. I feel honored to thank the President of this function, Dr. Sanjay Pujari, sir. So, wholeheartedly, I thank you, sir. I also take this opportunity to thank Professor Kumar Chawla, Academic Coordinator for this occasion. Thank you, sir. I extend warm thanks to co-coordinator of FDP, Dr. Babuli Akebate for his cooperation. A special thanks to our esteemed speakers of all 6 days who generously shared their expertise, enlightening us with valuable insights. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the participants for your active engagement throughout the FDP. Finally, I appreciate and thank our organizing team for their meticulous planning and seamless execution. Let us carry the spirit of knowledge gained here into our professional endeavors. Thank you all for making this FDP a memorable and enriching experience. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. A nation is not just defined by its borders. It's a tapestry of shared dreams, diverse cultures, and a collective heartbeat echoing through the aspiring of its citizen. I request everyone to please stand up for the national anthem.